Alright, so check this out. The other day, Clarissa Shields shocked the whole internet community and the hip-hop community when she showed off her engagement ring, which made people believe that Papoose got down on one knee, pulled out the big diamond ring, and asked her to marry him.
Come in and vibe with me real quick. What's me? I get on here first. Man. Y'all know that your girl is a foodie. Duck fried rice, baby. Duck fried rice, because we were in the UK. And I ordered me some jerk wings from another Jamaican place. I'm finna give y'all the names of the places in a minute. What else was she said? Cause that's how I'm supposed to be y'all wife and stuff. You see this big old ring on my finger? Bling ding ding ding. Engaged. I'm getting tired of people asking me, when your wedding? When you gonna have kids? Like, shut up. If y'all want to see my outfit that I'm wearing, go on my Instagram page. I just posted up the pictures right now.
Got done eating pizza, chicken.
Girl,
overfeeding us.
No, that pizza was so average.
Now, after Clarissa Shields made the official announcement and basically told people to save the date, a whole lot of people were confused and they were scratching their heads because they were like, yo sis, how you getting married to a man who's already married? For example, one person said, engaged to a married man with a cluster ring, laughing my A off. And then somebody else was like, when's your wedding? When's his divorce? And then, last but not least, somebody else said, she must be marrying Remy too because baby, he still legally belonged to Remy. Alright, so after Clarissa Shields basically said her man put a ring on it, a lot of people found the whole situation hilarious, but other people were very concerned because they were like, yo, does this chick not understand that Papoose is over there Don Kinging her?
Hey Don, why'd you rob Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali like Barack Obama robbed us?
Because I love them. And I thought it was just so nice that they would give me an opportunity for me to make them rich so that I could rob them, because they were poor when they came to me and there was nothing to rob.
Well, Don King was a piece of shit. This is true. And he did take advantage of me because he only did that because I allowed him to, because of my trust. You know what I mean? I'm just the person that when I'm with you, I give you my all. And I was under the impression that they were people like me. They always, I fed into the bullshit that we're together, we're brothers, and we're gonna fight together. And anybody would love to accept that. Everyone wants to be a part of a family, just have a goal and accomplish a goal together. But he had different ulterior motives than I did. He's a fat piece of shit.
Now, the reason why some people believe that Papoose may be over there Don King and Clarissa Shields with that gumball machine ring is because if you remember, after him and Remy first broke up, Remy Ma jumped online and said that as far as Papoose is concerned, Clarissa Shields is just a come-up.
I've told Papoose. I told them, why don't you tell this stuff? Why don't you tell your current come up? Because that's what it is. Tell your current come up. Don't say nothing about me. Maybe not even say nothing about you until shit is what it is.
A few months ago, Remy Ma also said that Pap is mad manipulative and controlling, and after they broke up, he was mad salty because she actually found a man who was able to give her compliments even when she wasn't paying his bills.
When he realized that a regular nigga that can rap, but just not the way we do it. By the way, he makes $50,000 per battle, has about 5-6 battles a year, so he makes at least $250,000 a year. You understand? Great credit score. I never seen a person with a credit score like this in my life, like the richest people that I've been around. But anyway, unlike some people who beg me to add their name to one of my properties and I have a fucking lien on it because they don't pay their taxes. He couldn't fathom why him. So why he's sitting there, she was saying, why Hitman, why Goods? Why you fucking lying? Why you lying? You was devastated that a regular nigga that used to work for sanitation, got a pension plan, got a 401k, that happens to rap, was able to overcome your manipulation, was able to treat me nice. Not just because the camera's on, not just because people are watching, but because he genuinely felt like that. Not because I was paying his bills. not because I was taking care of his kids. And none of that. None of that. And then, after I created my Battle League Chrome 23, I hope to make another Battle League that's popping. He signed himself to, he literally that day signed himself to Slit Your Records and dropped a single the same day.
Okay, so when discussing Papoose allegedly giving Clarissa Shields the ring, some people said that she's dumb as hell because she should have never said yes to a man who asked her to get married less than 2 weeks after she signed an $8 million contract.
But now with this deal that we have here with the $8 million 2-year deal is a $3 million signing bonus. So that's before I get inside the ring. That's what makes this so lucrative. I'm only 30. So in 2 years I'll be 32 for us who can't count. And then I'll be trying to retire at 38. So I have 8 more years, so just be getting my just due right now. I feel like I'm getting both my 1 millions I was supposed to get for both Olympic gold medals. And then we have 19 world championships, 4 undisputed titles, and 5 different divisions. There's a lot of math and stuff going on here, but I feel like I'm finally getting my just due. And this would not have been possible. It wouldn't have been possible. Y'all about to, I'm gonna say it. It wouldn't have been possible without Papoose. Papoose and Win Records have been working together for about 3-4 years now. And since I've met Ruben, he has been just so nice and so open. And the last fight when we had so much success at LCA where we sold out 16,000 fans, that was because myself, Papoose, Win Records, and Sleep Promotion all work together collectively to make that work.
Now, in addition to saying that Clarissa Shields was a fool to say yes, other people on the internet were like, wait a minute, not so quick, cause something ain't right. Because we know darn well that Papoose did not go out and buy this woman a world championship NFL NBA size Cuban zirconia crockery cluster ring that looks like it came out of a Cracker Jack box.
And Clarissa Shields as a fan, we don't do clusters, girl! Huh? Clarissa Shields, as a fan, we don't do cluster engagement rings, girl! Come on! I know nobody in your camp probably told you. And listen, I'm not knocking you at all, because this is something that the man's supposed to do, okay? But Clarissa, you are the top female boxer in the world right now, baby girl! You don't deserve no cluster, we do solitaires! Even my TikToking ass know that.
The only thing that's crazier than that girl showing off her ring from a married man, her engagement ring to her fiance who's married to somebody else, is y'all in her comments putting pictures of y'all's rings in her comments because y'all say her ring ugly. That is so rude. Like, that's like proposing at somebody else's wedding. Like, yeah, I see your big gaudy ghetto ugly ring, but look at my pristine diamond. Why y'all doing that to that lady? Leave her alone.
If he preferred that young lady, why would he sit there and buy her that big ass Super Bowl ass ring like that? That is a class action lawsuit ass ring. I would have never been so proud to be like bling bling bling. This is my engagement ring. That looked like a class alumni ring. Out of all rings, that was like up there as showmanship. That's what you decided to present to that young lady. I get it. Love is love. Love is love. I feel like you could have went a step further in presenting something pure. That don't look pure nor genuine. Why would you want to have a heavyweight ring on that girl's finger and you supposed to love her? That don't look nothing of girly. It don't look nothing of girly. It don't look nothing of it. You can have it like a color, nothing. It look dull as fuck. I'm really shocked, but not shocked, because from what you proven, ran it right at the end of the day, and Papoose, you had experience from your first wife. I know Remy would never accept that type of ring. So for you to present something to that young lady like that, that's not right.
Oh my goodness, y'all are right, because if she likes her ring, what difference does it make? Listen, tell me down below, does it matter that Clarissa Shields' ring looks like it might be a world championship, NFL, Super Bowl ring, as opposed to an engagement ring? Anyhow, it may not matter, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why it may not matter is that according to internet detectives, Clarissa Shields may be out here trolling all y'all. Because according to them, the video clip that Clarissa posted showing her ring is an old video from a few years ago when she was actually engaged to somebody else.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun, and I'm here with an update. Clarissa has called us goofies and told us that this video was from 3 years ago. My question is, why is this video circulating if it was from 3 years ago? Now, she just made this post now maybe 3 hours ago in her stories on Instagram. But why would you make this post on TikTok? Right? She says she is not engaged. Papoose hasn't proposed to her because Papoose is married. So, and I guess we ran with it because the fact that she's talking about having a baby, she is actually with Papoose and they hear out loud loving each other or whatever. But I will say this, I am glad to know that she is not proposed to. This is not a good ring.
So after Clarissa Shields jumped online trying to make it seem like Papoose got down on one knee, some people were trying to figure out why she did it, and other people replied by saying that it's because she's desperate and thirsty for attention. As a matter of fact, one person even brought up the fact that about a week and a half ago, Camron called her a stalker and also said that she was beefing with him because one time he didn't acknowledge her as the most recognized and watched female boxer in the world.
I had female stalkers before, but it's usually after I fuck them. I never had a female stalker that I didn't fuck. And this is kind of new for me. So this is actually what happened. I did the face-off between Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. I'm reading the cue cards. We talked about this last week, but I'm going to fool my audience who don't know. I'm reading the cue cards. On the cue cards, it says, the most watched women's fight ever, Katie Taylor against Amanda Serrano. I don't know what's the most watched female boxing match. Now, don't get me wrong, I love female boxing, but I never studied who is the most watched female boxing match. So I'm just reading what's on the card. After that, she goes on a DMs me, yo, you got that wrong, champ. Da 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 da. I'm the most watched female fighter. Fine. I said, congratulations. But after last night, which was the next day after the Jake Paul main event with them, I said, you got some catching up to do. Cool. After that, she says, I look forward to breaking records. I put fire, fire, fire emoji. The next day after that, she goes, does a 20-minute interview dissing me. Cam is trying to rewrite history. Cam don't, Cam don't know what he talking about. Cam is crazy. This means he don't like black women. Da 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 da. And I'm like, bro, all I did was read what was on the cue card. How I'm trying to rewrite history. I didn't know who was the most watched, but I did know after the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, and they co-made an event, it was 50 million, 60 million, whatever it was watching them. All this turns into Cam don't like black women. Cam is hating on me. I'm trying to rewrite history. I didn't know the history. So then I left it alone. I said what I said on the show. Then she tagging me in videos talking about, yeah, Cam, look at this, this, and that third. So I left it alone. She tagged me again. So I DM'd her back. I said, this is stalking at this point. I don't want to give you the attention you don't want. You're going to get the attention that you don't want. I'm telling you. I said this in the DM. She said, let's go at it. And that's where it went. I'm just a funny nigga. So I just started clowning her. After I'm clowning her, she go back and forth, back and forth. Look, sir, I don't know you, homeboy. I don't know nothing you do but box. I have no opinion of you. I don't care if your fight was the most watched or not the most watched. My nigga, I do not know you from nowhere. So that's all the back and forth, but I was just having fun with it over the weekend. And she was putting up shit, I was putting up shit. But everything she was putting up, she don't know what the f she talking about. I got robbed. I never got robbed. Nigga tried to take my Lamborghini from me. I said no. I got shut up behind it. No disrespect, I'm not saying that's a smart thing to do. But you don't have your facts correct. When you get your facts correct, I'll tell you you're right, but all your facts are incorrect. Look, mister, I don't know you from nowhere. I hope you enjoy your life. I hope you have fun, but I don't know you. I'm not trying to rewrite history. I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. You don't have the most watched boxing female match ever. Ever. Period. So that's all it was. That's what happened over the weekend. Whole shit is over the viewership. It all started, I'm trying to rewrite history. That's all it started. Then what happened was, I said, listen, you got 15 fights and 3 knockouts. Good. So she put up murder. She puts up. I'm mad I'm not in the studio. My flight got delayed. You got to get me out the murder. It's up to you to get me out the 2 with the demons. I want to be in studio for this. I'll be there tomorrow. But the point being is, it's all over viewership. That's all it's about. And then I put up, look, you got 15 fights and 3 knockouts. So she put up, you want to be the 4th knockout? So I put up when she was sparring with a nigga and the nigga knocked her out. And she ran her car to get her knife. I says, from everything I'm learning, because I learned about this girl all weekend because people tagging me. She want to fight every nigga. She want to fight Gennady Golovkin, Keith Thurman, what's my nigga? Porter, the nigga Porter. She want to fight niggas. So I'm like, if you really a nigga, just say you a nigga. I don't know what you are at this point. But she has a problem, and when she want to fight Jake Paul, she want to fight mad niggas. So I showed her when she was fighting the nigga cleaned her clock. Stop playing with people like that. And then she got mad.
Listen, let me know what you think about Clarissa Shields posting a ring to make it seem as if Pap proposed to her, then coming back and saying, psych, gotcha, that was from 3 years ago. Remy saying that Pap is just using Clarissa for a come-up. Social media clowning Clarissa's cluster ring, and also Camron saying that Clarissa Shields is a stalker that told him that if he keeps talking smack, he just might be her next knockout. Listen, let me know what you think about all of that in the comments, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that hype button while you're sharing this video with your friends. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Peace.